All right, guys. Hey, welcome to Theme Park Talk Live. So as I do these intros, we're going to go ahead and get these comments up and running. And as you can see, Gavin's not here. Gavin actually has to work late this evening, and I wanted to make sure, Gavin and I wanted to make sure that we gave you an episode this week. So, of course, we have our wonderful roommate and theme park officiant, and he is going to help me out tonight, and we have so much stuff to cover. I mean, there was like breaking news going on within like the past 2 hours. It's absolutely insane, and we cannot wait to get everything to you. We're very excited.
Yes, we are.
So we have everything from Toy Story Land to Star Wars. I mean, so many different things. But of course, let's go ahead and get this party started. All right, so now, first and foremost, our first hot topic tonight is the new Enchanted Prefix Dining coming to Be Our Guest restaurant at Magic Kingdom. It's beginning on July 27th of 2018, and it's going to have a 3-course dinner with an appetizer, entree, dessert, platters, and reservations open on February 23rd, so tomorrow, pretty much. And yeah, this looks delicious, all these different things. And yeah, go ahead. Give them some fun facts.
Well, you know what's interesting about Be Our Guest restaurant? It's very highly advised to get reservations, 6 months in advance, 180 days. If you're a resort guest, you always have that benefit of booking like an extra 5 to 10 days before, depending on the length of your reservation. But Be Our Guest typically is a 1 table service credit meal. Supposedly, with this new prefix menu, it's going to go to 2 table service. So I know that's something on the Disney Parks blog that there were a few people upset about. Any thoughts? Any opinion? Do you think this menu is going to be a little more just based on the pictures that you saw? What do you think?
What do you think? But first of all, I just want to say hello to Jacob, to Michelle, Undertaker Punk, Mr. Walt Disney World fan. I know Gavin looks a little different. Med Ward Bell, I think I pronounced that correctly. Hi. Manuel, hello. Candace, hello. So, as most of you know, Gavin is the one that puts up the live chat and all of your comments so I can see. So it's a little different now. It's like I'm learning again when he's not here. But yeah, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, what are your thoughts on Be Our Guest restaurant? There's so many different things. You probably, just letting you know, heads up, you might hear our dog Pepper because she's in the room right now with us, and she's crying a little bit. But what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Be Our Guest restaurant starting this whole prefix dinner? I like the food that they had, and I can't remember exactly what was my favorite thing there that I had?
The steak. For dinner, I thought it was the steak.
Oh, yes, it was the steak. So yeah, that was really good. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see this new thing coming. This is what I want y'all. I'm gonna bring this picture back up. This looks interesting, right?
Yeah. So I think this is probably a squid and/or octopus dish, based on what it looks like. I mean, the prefix menu definitely has some different offerings. I think it's going to be interesting based on some of the comments on the Disney Parks blog that were mentioned. A lot of people talked about the smaller portions they noticed in the pictures. And of course, there'll be 2 table service credits instead of 1. Myself, being a vegetarian, I've been to Be Our Guest many times for dinner, and the waiter, whoever I get, always tells me do not order the ratatouille, no matter what. So I usually always get a salad and soup.
The ratatouille. But I would totally still order the ratatouille, though, because of the movie. Only because of the movie. I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Jacob says, it'll be interesting, that's for sure. Manuel, he says he thinks it's great. Very gluten-free item. any gluten-free items, I'm sure there always has to be at Disney. They're always accommodating to a certain extent, I think. Michelle says, I've never done Be Our Guest, so not sure, but the food there, strange. Exactly. And of course, Mrs. Walt Disney World fan, they better up their game on the food if it's going to be a 2-credit restaurant. Okay? Exactly. My thoughts exactly. I think I've been to Be Our Guest restaurant maybe, 4 times?
More for lunch.
Yeah, lunch.
More so for lunch.
Yeah, dinner, maybe less. So I was putting all that together. So like 4 times, but I don't know. Candace says, that's not my type of food. I wouldn't go. Yeah, I don't know about that octopus thing. Not my thing. I could just imagine it getting like stuck to like my cheek, inside my cheek. But I don't know. Yeah.
Well, wait, and it's still one of the only restaurants that serves alcohol, right? In Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. Wait, isn't there another place that serves?
Skipper Canteen does not.
I thought they
Cinderella's
did.
Royal Table does not.
Really?
Because remember when we were at Skipper Canteen, I went to get one of the beverages, and they didn't have any alcoholic items.
Oh.
Anybody know for sure?
Yeah, let us know in the comments below if you know if Skipper Canteen or Cinderella's Royal Table still serves alcohol or liqueur.
Because I know even if you get engaged at Cinderella's Royal Table, they give you like sparkling champagne, like non-alcoholic. Yeah.
Interesting. The more you know, the more you know. But like I said earlier, there is like breaking news that happened with the past like 2 hours, and I wasn't gonna put it in to the show, but I feel like I have to because some of this stuff is pretty big. So yeah, we'll see. The first thing is now I don't know how many of you have gone to Disneyland in California, but the first thing is called the Tropical Hideaway. Now this is at Disneyland Park. It's going to be at Aladdin's Oasis, and Aladdin's Oasis is going to be transformed into this new space, and it's nestled between the Jungle Cruise and the Tiki Room. And as you can see with this concept art, it looks pretty interesting. Guests will be able to rub elbows with their favorite skippers in an exotic trader's market, featuring all of the sights, sounds, and flavors of the tropics. Now, this looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait. I think overlooking the Jungle Cruise, if you look to the right of your screen, you'll see one of the boats right there. I think it's going to be so neat to do at night, especially. What are your thoughts?
Well, so that was a character dining experience with Jasmine and Aladdin.
Correct. And I believe the genie was there too.
Abu? The Abu?
Abu, yeah.
Abu.
No. Wrong franchise.
Yes. Okay, well, no, and I don't know how popular it is compared to the Princess Dining Over in California Adventure at Ariel's Grotto. Yeah. So maybe, they have that to fall back on.
They don't have that anymore.
Ariel's Grotto? Oh.
No, but remember Pixar Pier? Hello.
I know. I thought we have till June. I thought they were still okay.
No, darling. No. Oh my gosh. But really quickly to make sure. So Mr. Walt Disney World fan says Liberty Tree Tavern sells alcohol.
Okay.
So there is another place that sells alcohol. Jacob says, I wouldn't have an idea. I wouldn't have an idea. I only fly down every few months about the alcohol. And Candace said Skipper Canteen did have alcohol. Did not have alcohol last October. So I know Skipper Canteen. It's back and forth. And I don't know. We'll see.
They've changed the menu there a few times too.
They have. Canteen. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
They changed the menu more than they changed wigs, darling. I mean, it's just all over the place. Ooh. All over the place. Parker, hello.
Hey, Parker.
Was that the concept? Yes, Parker. I'll pull that concept art right back up for you. Because this literally broke, I think, an hour ago. That they were transforming Aladdin's Oasis at Disneyland Park into the new The Tropical Hideaway. And it looks pretty cool. The concept art, of course, Disney always brings it with their concept art. And it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting with that. But yeah, so and Norma, yeah, you wouldn't know about the alcohol because you're underage. It's okay, darling. One day. But you have something else.
I do. Some more breaking news. So evidently the Wonders of Life Pavilion, which of course for the past 10 years has operated as the festival center for Flower and Garden Festival, as well as the International Food and Wine Festival at Epcot. Early this morning, there was a photo that was taken by Backside of Magic and reported by WW News that the pavilion possibly may be closing for something else, that no future festivals are going to be going into that pavilion. So the upcoming Flower and Garden Festival won't be using that. Food and Wine. With that, so the roof was refurbished recently. The pavilion, of course, closed in 2007 after, was it Body Wars?
Body Wars,
that was in there. So maybe a new attraction, maybe a new IP.
Honestly, I think it will be, well, no, I don't know, because I know that they're doing that new restaurant, like you're on the moon and you're dining in space.
I did not know about that.
Yes, like it's like a whole restaurant, and it's kind of like what they're gonna do with Star Wars Hotel, where like all the windows are gonna be screens, and it looks like you're dining in space. And from what it looked like it was gonna be near Mission Space. So maybe they're getting ready for this, and they're just gonna transform. You know, they're gonna gut everything inside and make it into
Weren't there also talks about a new hotel being built near the entrance of Epcot?
That's on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be by the seas, like behind the seas. Yeah, it's going to be on the other side. Undertaker Punk says, it's an end of an era. I know. I'm telling you. I was literally counting down the days on when they were going to stop putting anything in to the Wonders of Life Pavilion, because that is numbered. I mean, it's so sad though, because I wish they would have announced this to us like after Flower and Garden, so that the people that, you know, wanted to go in there for Flower and Garden one last time get the pictures, because you know there's gonna be like the Adam the Woos that are gonna go in there now and take pictures and, you know, get video of like what's left and what's going on inside, which I'm not opposed to. I love those videos on YouTube, but and watch them. But yeah, I don't know. Jacob says, not to get off topic, but did you guys hear the U.S. women's hockey team broke their dry spell, and yes, they finally won a gold medal.
Yeah, they talked about it on The View briefly as well. Yeah, so congrats to them. Finally get the gold. Bring home the gold. We've been focused on men's figure skating, so what can I say?
know we love,
but go Team USA.
And like we had told you before, I'm so used to Gavin sitting next to me, so I'm saying we all the time, but I mean Gavin and I told you before that my parents are living with us right now for a little while, and they were obsessed with Olympics, and that's all they watch, so we always, you know, catch a glimpse of it. Mr. Walt Disney World fan says, time will tell what's going in there. When is it closing? Now.
I think it's just not reopening.
It's not reopening
for Flower and Garden, which starts next week.
Next week, yes. Yeah. So they didn't really say, you know, they didn't give us time to say goodbye to it. But yeah, no, it's not reopening for the Flower and Garden Festival as the festival center, like it has been for the past 10 years, like you were saying. So yeah, so we'll see how that's gonna work. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah, Undertaker Punk says, from what I heard, all the Body War stuff is still untouched. Yeah, that I've heard that too. Then I also heard that some of the material from the attraction itself was repurposed for Star Tours when they reimagined that, because the attraction was so similar to each other.
What was that video that we watched on YouTube of one guy who went behind the cast member doors? And there was lots of storage and lockers where the cast members were walking through.
Yes.
And old ride vehicles.
And everything was like...
And it was within the past few years. It was very recent.
I know. It was absolutely crazy. Parker says, where's Gavin today? I come in 10 minutes late and I miss all the action. I know. So some of you that are joining us now, Gavin is not here because he's at work. Poor thing has to work late, and he told me that we have to put out an episode tonight, and I said, absolutely, I agree with you. So that's why we have our roommate here, and he is filling in for Gavin tonight. But he'll be back tomorrow. Oh, well, next Thursday. But yes, no, he has to work, as Rihanna would say.
Did you tell everybody my name? Did you introduce me?
Jonathan.
I'm Jonathan.
Oh yeah, did I say your name? Jonathan. Jonathan.
So more hot topics.
Oh yes, more hot topics. I see. I'm
Yes.
getting off of track because I'm reading all the other comments here.
So the next exciting piece of news, which we knew about this for a little while, Disney's Animal Kingdom, Up, A Great Bird Adventure, is set to debut April 22nd. Of course, Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park just in time for Earth Day and for the Party of the Planet to celebrate for Disney's Animal Kingdom's 20th birthday. For all you wilderness explorers out there, you can join Russell and Doug as they learn about different species of birds.
I think this concept art this looks so cute.
It does, yeah.
The only thing I don't like is the birds.
The birds.
I don't like that peacock. That is too big. I will tell you what, I will not be in the front 2 rows of that show. Probably not even in the back.
Well, and probably you don't want to be because there are going to be multiple show times each day.
Oh, no.
To be announced, as well as it's being billed as a family fun show with lots of audience participation.
No, right there, what I don't understand is why must you have family participation with live animals like birds? You don't know, they're going to poke your eyes out. I'm just saying.
Well, what's interesting about this, because it was Flights of Wonder before, and to my knowledge, from what I remember being a former cast member, that's a whole other vlog that we won't get into. With that, Flights of Wonder was a third party. So it was not owned and operated by Disney.
Really?
From my understanding, whenever we would do property tours or we would, go take out new hire cast members, that was a third party. So now Disney's going to have full control over that theater, not having to deal with separate unions and whatnot. And I'm assuming they're going to use the costume characters they already have.
Yes, they are. Yes.
So, and that'll be great. It'll be interesting because they also have a meet and greet already. So I wonder how that's going to coordinate with times. If they're going to split that up or change the meet and greet times. So,
but yes, Parker. Going back to the comments really quick, Parker says, also, it's great to finally see you on this side of the screen, Jonathan. Such a rarity. I know. Because he's the one that helped us film Florida E-Ticket and all of our shows and helps us with social media. So yes, Undertaker Punk, exactly. # Justice for John. Justice for John. And yes, Miss Walt Disney World fan, we are spilling the tea, darling. I'm telling you. And I am deathly afraid of birds. Absolutely. I am so afraid of birds where if I see a bird on television, I can't look at the screen. That's how intense it is.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see a Kevin bird. Like a full-size Kevin bird in this show.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everybody know what I'm referring to?
I'd be
Kevin, giant, colorful peacock, flamingo-esque.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, I mean, you're never going to see the show.
But no, but see, but see, that's something I would see, though. Because the Kevin bird is adorable and cute. I would see that.
Maybe they'll have a storyline. Like when Kilimanjaro first started, there was a storyline for those many years.
Simba 1.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
You're in danger, Simba 1.
And the music comes on. And then you save the baby elephant at the end. Which you can see backstage at Disney's Animal Kingdom if you're a cast member by Pride Rock. They actually have the baby elephant, the Jeep, little tail swinging back and forth.
Yes. Which is still an Animal Kingdom, just backstage. Little known fact. Ross, it's okay. He says, sorry I'm late. But hello, Ross. It's okay. Manuel says, Jonathan was the man behind the magic. Absolutely.
Still got that magic
Great.
too. Yep.
And now he's going to make sure that he tells us that every single time we film. So thank you, Manuel.
We're going to make t-shirts just too much.
But okay, so oh my gosh, we keep going off topic here. Well, not really. We'll just keep over-explaining.
We got time.
We got time, darling. So this next hot topic, okay? Now, I don't know how much of you will really care about this, but I thought it was interesting. It's this little store at Disney Springs currently, and it's called Little Mismatched, darling. Now, Little Mismatched will close on February 25th at Disney Springs. It originally opened in 2011 at Downtown Disney, selling colorful socks and accessories for girls. Now, there's no announcement for the store's replacement. Well, there's no official announcement for the replacement. However, there has been rumors that it's going to be a Samsung store.
Yes.
Hello? Can you hear me now? Wait, no, that's Verizon. Which one is that? I don't know what that
It was Verizon, and now the Verizon guy's at Sprint.
Oh.
So.
What does he say? He goes, oh gosh, I can't.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, is that what he says?
Can you hear me now? And now he switched to Sprint. That's neither here nor there. But supposedly a Samsung store. And for those of you who haven't been to Little Mismatched, so they sold socks, lots of girls' accessories, college accessories, things like that. And they were all colorful, but they were mismatched. So no two alike.
No two alike.
At least in the pair you could buy.
So someone that had OCD like myself, you absolutely despise this store. But Ross, you said, Wilson, the poachers are coming. Absolutely. Come on, Kilimanjaro Safari.
Yeah, they already removed it from the Disney Springs website. Yeah.
Did they really?
They did.
Oh,
they did. It's already gone from Disney Springs website.
I'm not playing with that.
No, I'm sorry. It's still on the website. They removed it from the maps already. That's what I meant to say. It's not on the Disney Springs maps.
They're going to change everything, darling. Next thing you know, there's going to be an Apple store there. No,
I would love to see that, but I don't think with the Apple inventory and the lines, I don't think Disney could control it with every new iPhone release. There's no way it'd be. Parking's already a nightmare down there.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Can you imagine if the new iPhone 100 came out and you had 1,000 people lining up at Disney Springs? Ooh, no,
they'd have that touch to pay down pat with their magic bands.
No, ma'am.
Oh, Ross, I think Samsung store at Disney's a little bit of a mismatch.
Come on, Ross. Oh my gosh. Undertaker Punk, we got the scoop. That's right, darling. We're going to give you the up-down turn around, and I don't know where I was going with that, but absolutely, we're going to give you the scoop.
You know what I love so much about that store, Little Mismatch?
What?
Is it's right next door to Goofy's. Goofy's Candy Company.
Wow. Okay.
As you can tell, I'm very excited for that. The best caramel apples in any theme park are at Disney.
Yes. I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything that I like over at Goofy's Candy Company. I don't know. Do you guys have any favorites at Goofy's Candy Company in Disney Springs? Or really anywhere, because they sell bags of candy throughout the property.
And so there was Sweet Spells too on the west side. And did that close, or is that closing?
The what?
The Sweet Spells.
Oh.
Because they took the signage down of the
it's
witch.
still there. As far as I'm concerned.
I'll have to look that up. I heard that was either closing or it was closed. Sweet Spells. So.
All right. Norma says, yes, I went in there and it's so cute. We are going to buy 2 of the same thing. Oh, you're talking about Little Mismatch. All right, Miss Thing.
What if you just buy 2 of the same product and you just match up the packs?
Wait, you know what? I think I did that one time.
You just buy double. That's how they get you to buy twice as much.
So this is the tea. I was doing, I don't know if you all know, but there's a wonderful, wonderful company called Encore, and they do fabulous productions at the Dr. Phillips Center. But they started doing productions at Disney's Hollywood Studios. But I was doing a performance for them, and I needed socks, and I needed to be like really eccentric, and that's where you get all your eccentric socks are from Little Mismatch. So I went there and I did a little one. What's that called? A one over. I grabbed one sock because they come in like a pair of 3, and they're all different colors. But I did one. I shouldn't be admitting this, but
You separated the salt shakers is what you did.
Okay, baby.
Oh, okay. You separated the salt shakers and made yourself a pair.
I separated those salt shakers. I can't even talk. Oh, Lord, I can't.
You should post a picture of that. You should post that picture of those socks.
I know. They're green and yellow.
Yes.
They're fabulous.
There's a whole ensemble that goes with it.
Oh, Jacob says that he's a huge fan of gummy worms. Oh, my gosh. Jacob, did you know that gosh, where was it? It was some candy store. I can't think of the name of it. I know it's still open at City Walk in Universal Studios Hollywood. And they sell these huge candy bars and like the normal type of candy, but everything's huge. And I bought this gummy worm, I'm not even kidding you, that was like this long. And it was red, so it was like my favorite flavor. It was delicious.
That's a lot to process. I don't feel comfortable with that.
Oh my god. Manuel says, I miss mannequins. I never been. I only got to see footage from YouTube. But it looked pretty cool because it rotated, right, Manuel? Like the dance floor rotated and there was like random mannequins like on the wall. Like this.
Was not here for that.
Okay. Was not here, there, or anywhere, darling.
But speaking of food, that brings us to our next hot topic. One that Patrick and Gavin are very familiar with.
Amen.
The Seven Seas Food Festival at SeaWorld.
Yes, child.
Started a few days ago, February 17th, and is running through April 15th. It's similar to the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Mm-hmm. Lots of different booths, lots of different themed dishes and countries and different...
Yes, let me tell you what.
Yeah, okay.
Let me tell you what.
Here we go.
Let me give you the tea on the Seven Seas Food Festival. I actually really enjoyed it, and so did Gavin. We both really, really liked it. The food was delicious, and they give you a lot. They give you a lot of food. I was surprised.
You had one of those puncha
lanyards
for the beer and the food and the...
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well,
and just like food and wine or, a Disney festival, there's also live entertainment. So some of the notable ones for SeaWorld upcoming, Lifehouse, Daughtry, and Hanson. And then on their website, there's a whole lot of TBA, a lot of to be announced performers. I think it was 8 to 10 to be announced. A lot of to be announced. Some of the past ones I know, I think it was last weekend, was the guy that plays the voice of Mater. Larry the Cable Guy.
Yes, the Cable Guy.
So you got Larry the Cable Guy at SeaWorld, and you got...
does he sing?
He does something.
Oh.
I don't know. Disney needs to control their IPs.
Okay.
I don't know. They need to...
Watch out now. What was I going to say about the food festival? Shoot. I forgot. Darn it. But Mrs. Walt Disney World fan said, how many cavities did you get from eating that worm? Child, I didn't finish it. I think it actually went bad. I only ate that much within 2 days, and then because I had cut it open, it
I remember that. It was the thickness of a lead pipe.
Yeah, it was this thick. It was crazy. But it went bad, so I had to throw it away. And it was $20 too. $20. Not again. Shoot. Let's see what else. Parker says, I love Seven Seas. I lost so much self-control when I went last March. Girl, I'll tell you what, because they give you so much food. I'm telling you. If you haven't been to one of their food festivals, go. Do it.
And then the Busch Garden Food Festival, I don't know the name of it, but I think that's starting next month.
Oh, something in brews, right?
Beer and brews?
Beer is brews.
Yeah.
It's something, food and brews. Oh, I don't remember.
On next week's episode.
Find out. Tune in next week. Undertaker Punk says, Hanson, Bob, yes. Child, let me tell you what. They are...
Milk it for what it's worth.
I will tell them, I respect a good hustle. Okay, they're going from Epcot, honey, and they're going to Busch Gardens, and they're going to SeaWorld.
And they all have so many kids.
Okay.
So what? There's Zach. Wait, Zach Taylor. Oh, I can't remember the name.
Zach Taylor. Zach.
What grade were you in when
Zane?
Bob came out?
I don't know.
That's a question for everybody.
Shoot, I don't know, girl.
It was 5th grade for me.
Fifth.
The year the Macarena came out.
Ooh, come on, Macarena. Miss Walt Disney World fan said Chris Young is performing. Really?
I did see that, yes.
I did not know that. I would like to see that. Jacob says, I finished a giant gummy bear once, and boy, did I pay for it. Sugar coma. Mm-hmm. It's too much, darling. It's too much. What? Undertaker Punk. Beer, brew, and barbecue? Oh. Come on. If that's not the name of it, then they need to call you for marketing. I like that. Beer, brew... I can't even say it. Beer, brew, and barbecue. At Busch Gardens.
That's a lot of bees.
It's a lot of bees. But I like it. Hello, Madison. Welcome to Theme Park Talk.
Hey, Madison.
All right, let's continue with our wonderful, wonderful topics here. Now, as most of you know, Gavin and I created this wonderful, wonderful line of clothes, and it's called Theme Park, and it's not called Theme Park Talk. Oh my gosh, sorry, because I was looking down at the comments. I'm a mess. Sorry. Go ahead.
I think that would be Ink and Paint Threads. Exclusive theme park inspired apparel at inkandpaintthreads.threadless.com.
I will take 200 for Ink and Paint Threads, please. No, yes, Ink and Paint Threads is our wonderful clothing line, and we put so much of our heart and, tears, blood, sweat, and tears into it in creating these different shirts. So we would love for you to take a look at them and see what you like, because they're fun. They're fun. And give us a little post. If you get something from our shop, give us a little hashtag. Send us some love. We would love to see it. But yeah, I just wanted to give that out there.
It's cute stuff.
Let the children know about it.
And you're supporting two good-looking guys, and they have a wedding to pay for later this year.
Oh,
so let that sit on your conscience a little bit.
Stay tuned. Will the wedding actually happen? I was joking. No, of course it is. Manuel says, Patrick, could you say hello to my wife, Melissa? Hello, Melissa. She loves you guys. She hopes to meet you when she visits in August. Absolutely. Hello, Melissa. Hello. And I can't wait for your, I'm assuming, vacation or holiday in August. It's going to be so much fun.
Melissa, I'll be the guy behind the camera when we meet.
Oh my gosh, probably. Okay. Probably. George, hello, welcome. Madison, when is Toy Story Land open? Madison, don't worry, darling. That's coming up, girl. I'm going to tell you. Sarah, hello. Gosh, I feel like I'm doing like ASMR. Hello? Can you hear me? This is Theme Park Talk Live.
Coming up on Theme Park Talk Live. Toy Story Land opening at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Dun, 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 dun.
There's a snake in my boot.
Oh my god, you're a mess. But yeah,
infinity and beyond.
You're a mess. But yes, beyond. Toy Story Land officially announced that it's opening on June 30th. Come on, June 30th. That's so exciting. And it's going to be featuring Slinky Dog Dash, alien swirling saucers, and a new entrance for Toy Story Midway Mania, with a wonderful, of course, leave it to me, a new restaurant or quick service called Woody's Lunchbox, serving classic American fare and open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But, however, there's no announcement of a menu for that. So they haven't figured that out yet. Or released it. But yes, that's the tea. But Parker says, all the blood, sweat. Oh, this queen, I can't with her. She's a mess with her sippy cup.
It's a Disney Store exclusive.
Oh my gosh, Undertaker Punk. Hello, welcome to NPR's Theme Park Talk Live. I'm gagging. Tingly. But yes, this is so exciting. Toy Story Land is now officially going to open on June 30th. That's just a few days after my 18th birthday. I'm thrilled.
Your quinceañera is more like it.
Okay, that's even better. I'm 16 or 15.
No, but Toy Story Land looks really exciting. I love how Disney is finally getting on board with more immersive environments. I think, once Comcast bought Universal and the Wizarding World came about, that really shook things up. Mm-hmm. And then we got New Fantasyland. Now we're going to get this, Galaxy's Edge. The one thing I'm a little disappointed about with Toy Story Land is I was really hoping for the RC Racer. If anybody has seen, I'm not sure which park that's at. It's at two other parks.
What
one
is it,
that's the RC Racer.
Oh, that's
it's like a
Hong Kong.
It's like a horseshoe. It's in one park already, and then it's being built in another one, I believe. It just goes really fast up, really fast down in an RC Racer. I was really hoping we were going to get that.
Mm-hmm. Ross says, I don't know what I'm more excited for. Toy Story Land opening or just something else being open in Hollywood Studios? Ooh, girl. She is giving all the shade. I mean, if you want, you can definitely spend a good 20 minutes at Disney's Hollywood Studios right now. Dead air. No shade to Hollywood Studios. It's in a transitional stage of its life. I think once all this opens with Toy Story and Star Wars and the new Mickey attraction, I honestly think that Disney's Hollywood Studios is going to be the theme park to go to.
As long as it doesn't get some crazy new name.
Right, which I don't think it will, for now.
For the record, this is not a Martian sippy cup. This is a green alien sippy cup.
Oh,
from
Toy Story.
Toy Story
All right, Miss Thing.
Yes.
All right.
Soon to be featured in Toy Story Land at Disney's Hollywood Studios in the alien swirling saucers. It'll be interesting too because I think Studio still has the Fast Pass tiers. Magic Kingdom doesn't have the tiers. Epcot has the tiers. I don't think Animal Kingdom has the tiers. But I know Epcot has the tiers and Studios has the tiers. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. It's been a while since I booked some Fast Passes.
I have no idea.
But so I'm assuming like Slinky Dog Dash will be like a tier 1 attraction.
Oh, okay.
It's where you can only do one selection a day, like a fireworks spectacular or a major roller coaster. I'm assuming Alien Swirling Saucers will probably be tier 2.
Mm-hmm. And your attraction that you were talking about with the RC Racer is in Paris and in Hong Kong.
Okay.
Yes. Oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher this name and I apologize. Lord Citron? Citron, right? Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, I think.
Lord Citron. Thank you for getting our Lilo shirt, honey, darling. Allegedly. Lilo, darling. Allegedly. You never know. But thank you. Parker says, and it's being built in Shanghai. Of course,
that's everything. Where it is. Okay.
Everything's going to Shanghai. I wish I want to go to Shanghai.
Well, they have all that land over there too.
I know.
There's just so much space.
Undertaker Punk says, everyone talking behind her back, but little Miss MGM is glowing up. I'm dead. I can't with you, Undertaker Punk. I can't with you tonight. Oh my gosh.
She's getting her due. She's paid for years.
All right.
That's for sure.
Okay, hello. Parker says, for a hot second, I thought Jonathan was saying tears instead of tears. Come on, go ahead, VPS.
And that's okay, Miss WW fan. If I'm ever back on one of these, maybe I'll feature a new cup every time.
Oh,
we all have to have a shtick.
Okay, Miss Thing. We'll see if Gavin
our Disney Cup collection. Well, and we have a universe. Yeah, yeah.
Lulu. Got it. Yes, that's right. Lulu. I love you. Thank you. Sorry. We were having a moment. Jacob says, I can't believe the Hollywood Studios at Hollywood Studios. Look at that. That's how theme park in my head I'm right now. I can't believe the high school I graduated from shut down. The story hits. Wait.
I don't get all of that.
Okay, I can't believe the high school I graduated from shut down. The story hit some nation new networks. Wait, I'm not quite sure of what that says. If anyone else or Jacob, let me know.
Jacob, break it down for us because we want to talk about it.
Ross, if Disney World changes the name to Cinemagine, then Disney World will only have 3 parks that I will acknowledge. Oh, darling, I feel the same way. Oh, the feature sippy cup. Come on, Mrs. Walt Disney World fan. Yes. Oh, I can't with you, Ross. I can't. Hashtag not my MGM.
We can make hats. Like, not MAGA hats, but like...
Say Gaga?
MAGA.
Oh.
Like, instead of making America great again, we could make... It could be like a MGM. Oh, I don't know. We'd have to think of a good acronym.
Disney's Hollywood Studios is going to be fine.
In 3 or 4 years.
It will. It will. Moving on to another exciting hotel.
So we're going over to one of our sister theme parks, to Universal Orlando Resort.
Yes,
the Hard Rock Hotel today announced they have a debut of some new future rock star suites. So basically, we have these newly immersive rooms, and they can be added to the lineup of family-friendly rooms that are already featured at Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort, where they have Minions rooms as well as kids suites for Jurassic Park theme as well. So they're really getting into the immersive game. I think I just said it when it comes to bringing the park into the room and having that full 360 vacation experience.
I'm a sucker for themed rooms. I love it when Disney does it. I love it when Legoland does it. And I love it that Universal's doing it. I'm obsessed with them. Ooh, I'm like Wendy Williams. Excuse me.
No, because you have Art of Animation. There's the family suites, of course, for Cars, Lion King, Finding Nemo. Even the Little Mermaid standard rooms are still, they're pretty nice and immersive as well. But I think what's interesting is that whole resort is themed. But then when you come back to Universal, you lose that separation between the park and the resort because you're still going back to Lowe's or the Hard Rock until you step into the room. And then it kind of takes you out of it and then it brings you right back into it.
Okay.
So it's, I don't know, it's that hotel experience with the vacation vibe.
With a certain naive charm.
Yes.
Jacob says the story hit national news networks. Biggest high school graduating class since 2013 started in 2000 with only 19 kids.
Where? Oh, the high school you graduated.
Yes, the high school that Jacob graduated.
That's exciting.
Go ahead, Jacob.
Were there any school trips to Disney World?
Oh, see, I wish that was the thing. In high school, I did go to Disneyland with choir, and we performed at the Carnation Plaza, which is no longer there because now it's been transformed into that new princess meet and greet with like Rapunzel and Snow White and all the princesses.
So where do all the baby boomers dance?
Girl,
where do they dance?
Girl,
that's all they would do.
Darling, with that last date night at Disneyland, where they had them dancing out in the middle of Main Street.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, bye, Michelle. Have a good night.
Oh, bye, Michelle. Bye. Thank you so much for joining. Manuel says, has Josh Solomon ever been a guest on Theme Park Live? No, he hasn't, but we have talked about it with him, so that's going to be a possibility.
He's a busy boy.
He is. He is always busy. I'll tell you what, he is going from job to job to job to job.
And he just got back from Disneyland.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know who Josh Solomon is, check out his wonderful vlogs of him and his girlfriend. They just went to Disneyland, and
he just finished some vlogs for it as well.
Yeah,
but he just posted it. So
yeah, So, because I think it's on day 2 right now. And he was there for like a week. So, but yeah, check it out. But you know what? No, before I get corrected, they did, a date night at Disney, they did allow them to dance in what was the Carnation Plaza. They took out everything that was inside there, and they had them dancing in there.
Okay.
I stand corrected. Yes. Ross says, I love the Hard Rock Hotel, so hopefully these rooms are good. I think they'll be great. I really do. I enjoyed staying at the Hard Rock Hotel. It was really nice, but let me tell you what. I went down the slide that they had at the pool there, and the whole time Gavin's like, oh, it's going to be so much fun, it's going to be so much fun, and I'm not one, as some of you already know, I'm not one for water parks or anything like that. So I went down the water slide, got in the pool, literally ear infection. Infection.
Is the hotel anything like the restaurant?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes, but it's a lot more tame. It's not like oh my gosh, there's different things in my face.
Yeah, the restaurant is like I can't even taste my food over the sound of the music at Hard Rock. Especially because when we lived in New York, they moved the Hard Rock Cafe from 57th Street to Times Square, which is great, where they used to do WrestleMania, and just the music in there was so booming. It was so crazy.
It was lit.
And then down here it's pretty loud too, but the one in New York, I mean, if you have a chance to check it out, by all means. But yeah, Hard Rock.
I enjoy it. I love the restaurant. I love the twisted mac and cheese. Holla! Oh my gosh, I could eat that every day of my entire life. If you haven't had that from Hard Rock Cafe, the twisted chicken, or no, I think it's called the twisted mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, it will change your life.
With the chicken on top.
Oh, stop it. I'm hungry
already. If I
already.
need a veggie version, I would go for that.
Oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. And did you know, girl, I'm just getting off topic here. The Hard Rock Cafe at Universal City Walk here in Orlando, in the back, they have a piece of the Berlin Wall.
I did not know that.
Yes, a huge piece of the Berlin Wall is behind the restaurant. And it was visible for people that would go to the Nickelodeon studios, because that's where the entrance is right now for Blue Man Group. But now, since that is all reconfigured, now it's like just tucked away in a corner.
Oh, it's closed off. You can't go and see it.
Oh no, you can still go see it, but no one
it.
Goes back there because they don't know that they can go.
Is
back
it in
there.
the restaurant or is it outside of the restaurant?
It's outside.
We need to go do that.
Yeah, it's outside, but it's a huge piece of the Berlin Wall.
That's history.
That's it. Okay, no, that's herstory.
Oh, we got some Ohio theme park talk.
Oh.
Jacob went to Kings Island. Jacob, I'm from Ohio originally. Kings Island holds a place in my heart. I-O. The Beast and then the Son of Beast at Kings Island. Although I think they're closed now. One of them's closed. It was a wooden roller coaster.
Son of Beast.
And yeah, dangerous. It was the first wooden roller coaster in the country with a loop, even though the loop was made of steel. But I think it got warped and they had to close it. Never made it to Cedar Point. But I do know Cedar Point is the place to go for intense roller coasters. That is one tried and true fact about Ohio.
I love the food in Ohio. Whoa. In Ohio. In Ohio. Ohio. Russell says the best restaurant at Disney's Hollywood Studios is 50's Primetime Cafe. I loved that restaurant.
I was impressed. And I don't eat meat. And I was impressed with what they gave.
He's a vegetarian, so he's very hard to please. Very hard to please.
And then that's when I also learned those are the same bathrooms you use for... What's next door?
Oh,
Hollywood and Vine.
Hollywood Dine and Vine. No, Hollywood Vine.
Before it was the Mickey and Minnie's Dine or Holiday Dine or whatever seasonal dine.
On, Minnie.
That's So shared kitchen, I believe. So they can hook you up if you have an allergy.
Delicious.
Or a dietary preference.
For sure. Okay.
Oh, Jacob, you're a Michigan fan. Oh, I'm sorry too.
Oh my gosh.
No, I don't even follow football. That's okay. That's my brother. So
I love football because then you get to see who hits the home runs and all that stuff.
We watched the Super Bowl for Katy Perry and Lady Gaga and who knows. So our next hot topic.
Ooh! Oh wait, no, it's me.
Is it you?
Yes. Okay, so now this one I'm excited for. So this was also announced today. So I really wanted to share this because I obviously from California. So anything new and exciting coming to Disneyland parks or to Disney's California Adventure Park, I'm just obsessed with. So they just announced coming to Disney's California Adventure is the new Lamplight Lounge. Now, this is exciting because it's going to be the Seaside Lounge serving signature cocktails. And, of course, the fan favorite lobster nachos is here to stay, darling. Here to stay, lobster nachos. And it's obviously the former location of the Cove Bar. And the Cove Bar will actually reopen one last time from March 16th to the end of May of this year. Now, I'm excited for that because of what they're going to do inside this restaurant bar. Because what they're going to do is, from what I read, is that they are going to create almost like an industrial feel to it. And they're going to have different sketches from different Pixar movies. And almost as if you are the artist and you were jotting down a scene for The Incredibles, and there's going to be like different napkins of show scenes and all that stuff, just random stuff inside this really cool lounge. So I'm excited for it.
The lamp's name is what, Luxo?
Luxo, Miss Luxo.
I want a little Luxo lamp with a ball on my table. That's what I want.
No, what I want to know is what happened to Miss Luxo Lamp that used to perform at Disney's Hollywood Studios back in the day. Do you remember her? I'm sure y'all remember. And remember he used to come out, he would jump out like this, and he was an animatronic, and he would like look back and forth.
She's somewhere with Lucky the dinosaur from Animal Kingdom. They're in some closet somewhere.
Well, this is the thing. Yeah. The rumors, well, not rumors, people are just talking about that within this concept art, I'll bring it back up here for you guys. If you can see at the top, above where it says Pixar Pier, there's the Luxo, the lamp right there. So people are saying or speculating that that could be the animatronic that was at Disney's Hollywood Studios from past.
Did you and Gavin talk about the Pixar Pier logo that was changed in the matter of days?
No, I didn't want to talk
about it.
A
couple weeks back?
No, child.
Okay, we won't talk, but I'm sure you can find it if you Google it, the old Pixar Pier logo. And then it was not received very well by families or bloggers or vloggers, and they changed it.
I got the vapors. Ooh, child.
But so wait, so you're gonna have the Incredicoaster.
Yes. Oh, let's pull that concept art up.
And then what is happening to Mickey's Fun Wheel is staying.
Yes, but they're gonna have different Pixar characters on the actual gondolas.
It's still gonna be the Mickey face.
Yes, still be the Mickey face.
And then what happened? I have not been to Disneyland in a very long time.
So you're gonna have the Incredicoaster. You're gonna have Jesse's carousel type, and apparently from what I heard, so if you guys remember in Toy Story Midway Mania, there's different animals that is within the attraction, like a beaver, and I think there's a bear and all that stuff, and apparently that's what you are going to ride on the carousel for the Jesse's attraction. And apparently there's a new Inside Out attraction up in the far right hand corner. So it looks good.
Inside Out. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they still have the swings, or am I? No, that was taken out.
That was taken out, but the Inside Out attraction resembles that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Parker, my goodness, sorry, says I was assuming Luxo would be incorporated based on the title, but the whole animation setup would be amazing. I have the same feelings. That's what I'm excited for. I am excited to see the inside of that because that's supposed to be where, like, the heart of where all of the Pixar animation began.
Yeah,
so it's definitely pretty cool to go see. Mrs. Walt Disney World fan says the lamp didn't work right, so they got rid of it. They nixed her, darling. They said she can't work.
I mean, the Yeti, she hasn't been working for years.
Ooh, child, honey, she's just in the back, probably in some landfill
just
somewhere,
propped up.
No, I don't know. I can't, Ross. Ooh, that animatronic about to fall on somebody. Maybe not the best idea, right? All right, you're going to see one of those videos on YouTube of it just like dangling like this off of the Pixar pier sign like that. I don't want to see it happen, but you never know. Russell says, what are they changing the studio's name to? We don't know, unfortunately. There obviously has been so many rumors and speculation that Disney is going to change the name of Disney's Hollywood Studios, but there's no official announcement. However, Disney did say in a recent statement that there's no plans in the near future to change the name. So that kind of leaves a little space of, speculation there where you'd be like, well, okay, maybe not this year or maybe not next year, but maybe in 3 years, are you going to change the name?
Maybe they'll finish everything first and then come together and have a big celebration so they can sell all the old merch and then push out new stuff.
Okay, hello. You never know.
Somebody has to pay for the expansions.
Right? Jeffrey Miller says, never been to no theme parks before. I'll just enjoy you guys to discuss. That's perfectly fine. We try to get into the theme parks as much as we can, obviously, because this is what we love to do. But sometimes it's just too hot because we're in Orlando, Florida, and this humidity is just awful. Or right now we are dealing with pollen. Oh my gosh, our allergies are crazy right now.
Yeah, the pollen right now in Florida is 11 out of a 12-point scale. It's the worst in the country, and they said it's going to get worse in the next few weeks. Or, of course, the crowds at the parks. That's another... There is no slow time anymore at Disney World.
Okay.
So,
Mrs. commenting about the Luxo that I was saying that might fall, but won't, obviously. But Mrs. Walt Disney World fan said, like Ursula and the Pirates Head. Oof. She was a mess, darling. She was a hot mess. They needed to put, I don't even know. They need to put super glue on that head. She's a mess. Undertaker Punk says, I give it 5 years until they change the name. Probably. Samantha says, hey guys, just passing by today, still very sick. Oh, hope you feel better, Samantha. Thank you for at least tuning in for a little bit.
Oh, and she's coming in October.
Oh, you're coming in October.
Right in time for the Halloween decorations.
Oh my gosh, best time to come.
But the rumor is for Mickey's Not So Scary, it's starting another week earlier this year. So not the last week of August, but 2 weeks before the end of August, as well as possibly starting at 6 p.m. instead of 7 p.m.
I can't. I'm done.
So maybe that's a topic for another time.
Let me just tell you.
That's just.
Let me just.
Oh, we didn't talk about that. So the Pirates ride, the Redhead's still there. But,
right. Well, no, I just want to say, next thing you know, the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party is going to start in April. Okay? This is ridiculous. They need to cut it. They need to go back to the original dates when they start like in the middle of September. My gosh. It's summer. No one wants Halloween stuff out.
Oh, and to wear a costume and just be dripping
Absolutely
sweat.
not. Absolutely not. Not today, not tomorrow, not this year, not next year, not for Halloween. It is too hot here in Orlando to be wearing that stuff. Not today. Not going to happen. Nope. But yeah.
I'm like, these are so good.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, so Pirates of the Caribbean, so I guess they changed, for the auction scene, they changed the Redhead. Now she's in pirate garb, but I believe it's the 25th or in the next few days. I don't know if the whole attraction is going down for refurb or just that scene, but they're supposed to change that scene to where the people are auctioning off like their goods and their wares.
So no more. We want the redhead. We want the redhead.
Oh, look at this. When will Wakanda Land open at Animal
Kingdom? Okay. Hello. Come on, Black Panther.
Once Disney gets the technology right and they paid everything else off, maybe. We got 1 or 2 Avatar movies before that.
Oh my gosh, right? I can't. Undertaker Punk goes, Halloween is 4 months long. Woo! I love Halloween. I do. But man, that overlay though, which is really pretty. So gosh, Disney, the overlay at Magic Kingdom is really pretty when it's all falled out and with cute pumpkins. But come on,
I just don't like the people who vacation here and they come expecting to see fireworks, and then they don't have a party ticket and the party's sold out, so they are not getting to see the fireworks on that day. And the party is what, 3 days a week now?
Yeah, well, I don't know how they're
most occasions. The same with the Christmas party. Because Disneyland doesn't sell. They do sell tickets now to the Halloween party. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Okay.
It's just if I was only able to, oh my god, I can't talk. If I came to Walt Disney World and I only had one day I could go to Magic Kingdom, and spending all this money, because it is not cheap to come to Disney World at all.
When we moved down here in 2011, the starting ticket prices were like $89, $90, $95, and now you have the premium tickets that are up to $135 a day.
It's disgusting, but it's not cheap. And if I had to go to Magic Kingdom for one day, if I only can go one day, and there was no fireworks because there was a party date, I would be so mad. But then again, it's hard because then you have people saying, well, you should, if you're planning a trip to Disney World, you should check to see if there's any events going on and, what park closures there's going to be. Yes, but I feel like an average, so-and-so
right, from
Ohio, and, you don't think of that stuff. You don't have to think of that stuff, So it makes my heart sad.
It does. We have one more hot topic.
Ooh, yeah, we got our week.
Before we, get into some questions, and then we gotta wrap the night up because I think there's something on at 8:00 tonight.
Yes, 8:00 tonight. If you guys don't watch, make sure to watch RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 3.
In a world full of nines, be a 10.
Okay, they're gonna announce the season 10 queens of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Okay, so
but this is big. This is a big.
Last but not least, there was some new concept art released today for the to-be-named Star Wars Hotel Resort at Walt Disney World.
Yes.
Of course, there has been no opening date that has been released. That is to be announced, to be determined. But more than likely, it's probably going to happen after Star Wars Galaxy Edge opens at Disney's Hollywood Studios sometime in 2019. That date, of course, has not been announced either. The great thing about this is I think it's really taking the immersive experience to the next level of your vacation. The fact that you will be able to live the movie. It's going to be interesting to see how they incorporate that, transporting guests to the theme parks and have that space age, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away feel.
I am so excited for this because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, okay? I can't name all the characters. I can't name all the movies in a row. But let me tell you what, I am a sucker for good theming. And this is going to blow our socks off. I feel like this is going to literally I feel like once this resort opens, I feel like it's going to wake everyone up. Universal, and it's going to make them want to do this because it's going to be revolutionary. Come on, Hamilton. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. Very, very, very excited for this. Specifically, I mean, if you look at this one concept art, I feel like maybe this is what is going to, quote unquote, be like an elevator within the hotel. Because just the way it looks like maybe something. It looks like the gentleman in the middle is holding a bag or something, so it looks like an elevator. But this is one of the newest renderings of the hotel. You could just see how immersive. There's no windows to the outside world. Every window, as you can see, is going to look like you're out in outer space, which is so amazing. And that's what's just going to set Disney out of this world. I mean, look at this lobby. Look at this. I think that's a bar in the center. Come on. This is unbelievable. You got R2-D2. Wait, that's not R2-D2. Is that R2-D2? Help me out, Jonathan. At the bottom right screen.
That's R2.
Come on, R2. You better work. And then you have Scarface drinking something over there in at the bar on the far left. I don't know.
All of this coming from the person who makes sounds of a porg to pepper.
A who?
A porg.
A porg.
From The Last Jedi.
That's right. Come on, porg. You know, those birds I think are adorable.
They were furry. Okay, well. Well, no, what's interesting about this is because incorporating the Magic Band and the RFID technology and the Jacob.
Sorry.
And the next generation technology, you already have the automatic photo association if you are wearing your Magic Band on all the photo attractions. Because, for example, on Frozen Ever After, I don't believe there's a photo spot at the end to collect your photo. Last time I wrote it, unless there is one now. So you have to have not just an annual pass on you, but you have to have, or a theme park ticket, you have to actually be wearing the Magic Band or have it on you. So there's that automatic photo association. So I'm thinking with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, they talked about how they're going to have immersive, like stormtroopers walking up to people by name, or talking up to the young Padawans who do the Jedi training or the trials of the temple. I'm assuming they're probably going to work out the kinks with that, and then while the hotel's being built, then launch that and incorporate that next level of technology into it. Because Talking Mickey does it.
Oh, I know. They're getting rid of her.
Right. Well, for, what they say, for consistency. That'll really be interesting. How many people opt into that?
You never know. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, Walt Disney World is changing every single day.
Pretty fast.
Every single day.
Fast in some stuff.
Fast and Furious. Coming to Universal's Hollywood Studio. Oh my gosh, Universal's Hollywood Studios. Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, and that is our cue to leave, because now I'm starting to stutter and not make any sense. Make sure to follow us, or Gavin and I, at Gavin and Patrick on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We post just random stuff and pictures of our everyday life. We have lots of fun doing this. Tomorrow, Friday, we have our vlog, which is very interesting. It's a very different vlog than we've ever done before. So it touches on things that we really haven't touched on before. And on Saturday, we have our e-ticket takeover. Yay! And then Monday, we're back again for Monday Fun Day live stream, where we have sangria and just spill the tea. Probably talk about what's going to happen tonight at RuPaul's Drag Race. So better watch it. Mm-hmm. Get in the scoop. But I'm excited for it. Are you excited for it?
I'm super excited.
Okay. Hello. But yeah, so follow us on all our socials. And we love you guys so much. But until Monday, when we're live again, have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
And thank you, Jonathan.
Anytime.
For doing this.
I'm just the next door over if you need me next time.
Absolutely. So. I'm sure Gavin's going to watch this back and he's going to be like, wow. Oh. He's going to be like, you guys were a mess. Hot mess. Oh, so you're getting some love from everybody. Yes. So that's good. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Theme Park Talk Live. We will see you tomorrow with our vlog on our channel. So make sure to subscribe and click that bell for notifications whenever we post anything on this channel. So until next time, we love you and we will see you later. Bye guys.
Bye guys.
See you later.